Hey, hi, hello. I'm CL and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before we get into the video, please like, subscribe, and hit the Bertrand bell for every time I post a new video. I make brand new Critical Role recaps every Saturday at noon, and I'd be happy to have you here. Now, without further ado, let's recap Episode 6 of Campaign 3 of Critical Role. At the beginning of the episode, we rejoin our nameless troupe of adventurers following their gooey success to avenge their fallen friend, Bertrand Bell. They gather together at the Spire by Fire and drink away their cares, passing the time with everyone's favorite game show, What the fuck is up with that? Now let's deep dive into some of the juicy deets the game revealed to us. We learned that Ashton had a group of friends before he joined our still-yet-to-be-named clusterfuck. His group was called the Nobodies, and the only details he was willing to spare is that he's the only one who remains in Dressar. Ashton to me feels like the type to follow his whims, so it's interesting that he's the one staying put. We learned that there's definitely more than meets the eye to our favorite robot friend. Who knew he had more letters in his initials than years on the planet? During the game, FCG's mind began to glitch and stutter as he tried to recall some of his past. Is Letters just a good actor? Or is there a block in his memory that they might need the help of NordVPN to remove? Fern has a grandma named Maury. I'm not exactly sure if that's new information since I haven't made my way through Exandria Unlimited yet. But we did know she was from the Feywild, and that she's been here for quite a few months. I find it very cute that she seeks comfort in trinkets and gizmos, not because she lived with less, but because she finds our plane so beautiful that she just likes to gather treasures. Should I watch EXU, you think? Let me know if you want me to do some EXU recaps if I end up making it through. Orem reveals some of the reasons he and the others are here in Dressar. They're hoping to get into contact with a man named Oshad, or better known by his mercenary compatriots as the Anger. Upon their later visit to Daddy Esteros, it's revealed that Oshad is recovering from his injuries after he failed to protect a set of twins being murdered by possibly the same people who put a hit out on Keyleth of the Arashari. Is this gang of evaporators trying to take out high-stakes leaders? We learn that Dorian comes from some sort of royalty. Apparently, he's second in line for a high-prominence family that we have never ever heard of. Imogen reveals her past from the Talon Highlands, and that her dad is possibly happy she's not there with him anymore. Her psychic abilities didn't appear later in life, and that caused both her and her father to become reclusive. I'm sorry, but if I had a daughter who made me stay home, that just means I get to watch How I Met Your Mother for like the 100th time. Now here comes the truly juicy shit. Laudna was a 20-year-old farmer's daughter 30 years ago when she was killed during the Briarwoods era in Whitestone. Does that mean she died while Vox Machina were freeing the town? Or did it happen after they restored hope to the city? Laudna recounts she must have been dead for days before suddenly she was awake again with a slowed heartbeat. That's not creepy at all. She also noted two very noticeable differences after her resurrection. She hasn't aged a day in her 30 years since. And she has the voice of Delilah Briarwood in her head. Yeah, that's just like a little detail to leave in there. No big deal. This episode was really cool for backstory stuff as we delve deeper into these characters. How do we feel about all of the close links to Campaign 1? How do you feel about knowing Delilah Briarwood is the Kenny of Exandria and she won't fucking die no matter how bad you want her to? We have a conversation with the totally not the spokesperson of the Corstairs, and later they pay a visit to Daddy Esteros. They warn him that the Corstairs don't trust those with money and that he should probably watch his back even though he has good intentions. After not getting the result they hoped for about the Anger, Ashton leads them back to the Crook House where an epic showdown occurs between Dorian and Annie, like that episode of Glee where the Flash and Santana sing Smooth Criminal. Ashton finds a mysterious letter that he won't share with the rest of the party and passes 50 gold to Efete the Fallen, who is apparently handy in information. Something they did learn is that people were disappearing around the Dreamscape Theater, and the Bertrand Bellas decide to rent out a box seat to gather information. However, Dorian gets a major surprise in his brother Cyrus Wyvernwyn. I guess hot is a generic thing in the royal family. I wonder what the mom and the dad look like, just saying. Does his brother have anything to do with the disappearances around the theater? This episode was so amazing. It's one of my favorites so far, and I invite everyone at home to play the age-old game, What the fuck is up with that? Even if it's to call out your own social anxiety in the mirror. Hey, it's still an excuse to use Instacart to buy booze and have them delivered to your front porch. I don't see the problem here. Whose backstory are you most curious about? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like, follow me on social media. I'd appreciate it. @CLBlueOfficial. I have 2 podcasts going on right now that I hope you'll check out. There's Marvelous Tunes, a Taylor Swift podcast that just found a new home on its own YouTube channel. New episodes come out every Friday. There is a pilot podcast where me and 2 of my best friends review pilot episodes of TV shows. We post every other Monday. And finally, my debut album Scorpio is out everywhere right now. Please go stream it. That'd be nice. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe out there. Bidet, my friends.
Are you